is to divert the financial crisis that's about to hit this country by 2030. We are going to be out of money, and it's nothing that the federal government can do. We have to do it as individuals, get it together, and get off the government dole, whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, government pensions, disability, and create income from our investments for a business of at least $50,000 a year. And that number is 880,000 Americans who are already drawing that income. All right, if we don't do that, we're going to become a socialist country whether we voted in or not. We will become Venezuela. That's my project. And so I had to be very diligent in getting that word out to people, and I have to have a planner. I live by my planner. I record everything that I spend, everywhere I go. And today was that day that I got hammered by all those distractions. And there's all kinds of hacks that they can use. Stephen Covey, I learned that before I leave my desk every day, I write down in order of priority what I want to accomplish the next day. And I learned through experience to leave a space in between, because something might come up and I just put it in order of priority, then I work my list. When I first did this, I was a Navy SEAL in Panama, running all air operations for all of Central and South America by myself. And when I left Panama, they had to have 3 chiefs, with an E7 in rank, and a E6, a first class, do what I did all by myself, because that was so efficient. And when I got out, I got into the mortgage business. For like 5 years in a row, I averaged like $200,000 a year on my own pen, using that same strategy. But in both those cases, I didn't have to find the business. It came to me. It was my company was Abundant Funding. I was the first one on the phone book. Come in the office every day, my phone was ringing. What are rates today? Well, they're really good. What do you do? Do you do a purchase or refinance? Is it owner occupied or is it an investment property? Are you taking cash out? Is it rate and term? Right? And if they wouldn't follow me, they just want that rate. I'm like, I can quote you anything, I can quote you any rate, but unless I lock your loan, then that doesn't mean anything. And I can't lock your loan until I get all this information. And if they still resist me, I'm gonna tell you what, somebody gives you, quotes you a rate, you get the good faith estimate and truth in lending, and you get it to me and I'll tell you if I can beat it. I started off as a debt management consultant. I had this really nice business card, Ruben Loney, San Diego area manager, Equity First Financial. And then what do? I read the back. It says get completely out of debt, including your mortgage, in as little as 5 to 10 years without increasing your monthly payments. And they say, how do you do that? When I started explaining it, they get just enough information to disqualify me and walk away. That ticked me off. I'm like, that ain't happening anymore. So whatever they said, I'd say, why is it important for you to get out of debt? And they would tell me why if they wanted. If they're just curious, I'm like, tell you what. If you know, it takes a lot of graphs, charts. I need some information. If you know anybody who wants to get out of debt faster, why don't you introduce me to them, and you can watch me go through the process, and we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and you'll learn and they'll get help. Well, now I'm in the financial services. I still help people get out, pay off that mortgage in significantly less time than they would pay the same they're paying right now, getting out of debt in less than 10 years, and building a nest egg for retirement at the same time. But I get my time wasted a lot. People aren't ready. They're not serious. Here's the hack. This is the hack. Talk to serious people. Right? If they're not serious, you'll see that in everything that they do. If they're not serious on their job, chances are they're probably not serious with their finances and probably other things in their life. But if they are serious, you'll know. And that's the kind of people you want to work with. And a lot of people, they're intimidated by those serious people. But you know what? Every Navy SEAL is serious. They wouldn't be in that position if they were not. So if you want to have some success in your life, you start looking for those serious people. Whenever I start dealing with somebody who's not serious, they suck up my time. I make an appointment for them, help them out with their credit. And I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, I gotta go. You're right, I block it all the time, and they didn't come to the appointment. Or, oh, today, my girlfriend needed her car worked out. Had to wait half an hour for the guy to get out of the chiropractor. And then it's gonna take longer than you thought, right? Sucked up my whole day. You know, all kinds of little things, and it all boiled down to that person, how serious they were about what they do, or the pride that they take in what they do. My point that I'm trying to make, whatever you're doing, you're putting together a project, everything in the SEAL teams is delegated. You delegate everything. They're the masters at it. And they know who to put in what job, who's the best at whatever it is. And they delegate that person to their area of expertise. If we go to everything else in life, if you target serious people and you utilize serious people, you'll get things done and you'll get it done faster.
Absolutely.
That's my hack for navigating. Thank you.
That's good.